Got a picture of you beside me. Got your lipstick mark still on your coffee cup. Oh yeah. Got a fist of pure emotion. Got a head of shattered dreams. Gotta leave it, and gotta leave it all behind. Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back, want you back, want you back for good. Whenever I'm wrong, just tell me the song and I'll sing it. You'll be around and understand. Want you back, want you back. See, I want you back for good. Unaware, but underlined.
Hello, my wonderful viewers. This is Desmond Gray of Gallant Integrated Media. It's been quite long. I've not uploaded a video. So sorry about that. I was on a vacation to my country, Nigeria. So I just came back and decided to start from where we stopped. So this is another episode. And the title of the episode of today is Life is What You Make It. Life is what you make it. Please, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please help us do subscribe. Watch our videos, drop your comments, and possibly click like to support us and to encourage us. Your comments will help us to propagate in what we do because we always want to give you value for your time. So thank you for watching. In case this video is long, please patiently watch to the end. Thank you very much. So I start. Life is what you make it. I want to start with a quote, which says, and I quote, "Life is what you make of it. You can make it easy on yourself, or you can make it hard." End of quote, by Deep Roy. You see, looking at life from total package of life, from how birth comes and how people grows from stage to stage and all that, you discover there is a very important thing we should be able to know and understand, which is, as humans, we are required to operate from the pathway of freedom and reality, as to avoid frivolities or contempt. You can't discuss life in isolation of ups and downs of side of it. You can't discuss life in isolation of all the nitty-gritties. You can't discuss life in isolation of its entire vicissitudes, which makes it oftentimes easy, oftentimes hard, oftentimes smooth, oftentimes rough, oftentimes difficult, oftentimes easy. But in all, life is all what you make it. Do you know why? Because you can decide to be happy no matter how challenging situations could be. You decide to be happy. That is what you make it. You can decide to be bitter and angry and aggressive no matter what situations turns to you. That is what you make it. In all, it is your life. Some people live in a kind of falsehood. Some of us live a kind of reality, being in conformity with the reality. Some of us live in the other way. Some of us live the life of fashion. Some of us live the life of cars. Some of us live the life of traveling and explorations. But in all, life is still what you make it. It doesn't matter how long you live on earth. You might get as old as 100 years or above without making any impact. You can be like 30, but you've made a whole lot of impact in your own self and in other people around you. But life is all what you make it. You can choose to make your life a misery. Even if everything in you seems to be right and good, you choose to be like living in misery. There are people that you see, look at them, you can see the kind of cantankerous, where they live. You see them every time, it looks like they are angry. They are in a war or battle with the rest of the world. It is not that is just what you want to make your life. Life is all what you make it. You want to be an achiever. It doesn't come easy, but there are people who still achieve. And when you record the magnitude of achievement they have had in their entire life. It's not like they are too old. They are even, some of them in their early 30s, 40s, or thereabout. But they have recorded a whole lot of things. That is what you make life. Because everything you want for, everything you go for, you fight for it to the end. Some people are so perseverant in life that whatever they lay their hands on, they must have it. Some people are so determined that whatever they want to achieve in life, they don't take anything, any form of resistance as an answer. They persevere and persevere until they break through. That is life for them, and that is what they make it. Some people are so complaining. Some people are just like complainants, like serial complainants. Every day of their life, they keep complaining. They don't complain about society. They complain about people or environment or everything. Life is what you make it. You can choose to be happy for the entire rest of your life. That is what you make life. You can choose to be angry. You can choose to walk half naked on the street. That is what you make of life. But in all of this, there's one important thing, and which is the most central thing about life. In all of this, where do you find your happiness? Where is your happiness? Is it on the things you do against people, or the things you do against yourself, or the things you do for yourself, or the things you do for other people? Because for and against are two different things. But life is in all is what you make it. You can decide to live upright. You can decide to live in fraudulent means and ways. All depends on what you choose to do. But in all, your decision matters. Your decision drives your life. Your decision drives your interest. Your decision drives your success. Your decision drives the record you achieve. But in all of this, life is what you make it. The life of happiness is your choice. The life of bitterness is your choice. The life of success is your choice. The life of failure is your choice. Don't blame anyone. Don't depend on anyone. Don't think there is someone there who is stopping you. Don't think there's someone there who is not motivating you, for you don't need any motivation. Life is all about what you want to achieve, and it all drives to what you want to end with. Life is all what you make it. Make most out of life. Life is not a statue. Life is not a statue. We live every day, move every day, work every day, reflect every day, do things every day, engage and retire, active and non-active, you consciously, unconsciously. But in all of this, life is what you make it, and cannot be any other thing but what you make it. Situations might push you down, but life all depends on what you want to. And that thing you want is what drives you. For instance, I want to, before the year runs out, I want to buy a car. Fine. The idea of buying a car is my idea. The interest is my interest. The choice is my choice. The money is my money. The sweat is my sweat. All in all, the most important thing is, what do I achieve at the end of the day? If the car, is it for my happiness? Is it for my bitterness? Is it to show off to people? Is it to compete with people? Whatever it is, it all boils down on me, what I want out of my life. That is why it is what I make it. I cannot make your life. You cannot make my life. Your life is what you make it. My life is what I make it. But in every time, or at all the times of our life, we are required to live rightly. Because in the course of making life what you want it to be for you, it also has some reflections on the society you keep, the society you are, the people around you, and all what you do, how it affects other people. But in all of this, your happiness is paramount. In all of this, your personality is important. In all of this, your peace of mind is important. In all of this, you cannot have your own peace and decide to give the world troubles. You cannot decide to have your own peace and give the world headache or issues. But in all, life is what you make it. Whatever you choose, that is the path you toe. Whatever line you want to follow, that's the one you want to do. That is why life is all what you make it. Some people can decide in their entire life they don't want to get married, much more having children. That is what they make of their own life. And you see, these people, they don't intervene in other people's matters. They don't disturb you. They don't want you to disturb them. Life is what they make it, and what you make it, and what I make it in. And in all, our life is what we make it. So in every time of your life, try to know what you want to achieve out of life. Try to know what you want to make out of life. Situations might not allow you to do this, but if you are determined and dogged with your determination and with your aspirations, trust me, you get to the end. But in all, life is what you make it, and that is the best place to live it today. Please work hard, achieve your aims, go for what you want, don't relent. Face what is facing you. Confront what is confronting you. Stand tall. Success will definitely be your answer. But in all of this, life is what you make it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe and support what we do. Bye for now. Desmond Gray.